So we have done if we've done Ek, we've done Omkar, we've done Satnam, Karta Purukh, Nirbhav, Nirvair, Akal Murat, and today we will do Ajuni Saibam. And I repeat that this is from Nanak Naam, almost verbatim, because I don't want it to seem like I have misunderstood. My suggestion is watch the original on YouTube. I try to cut it short to give you a taste about how beautiful that Nanak Naam is. But let's go on to Ajuni Saibam. So, as I said earlier, this is what the poetry that emanated from Guru Nanak as he got enlightened. Now, what does Ajuni mean? Ajuni means he's beyond life, no birth, no reincarnation. If you notice, when we say it's the incarnation of the Lord, not the reincarnation. But anyway, so he's beyond life. No birth is required to have, but then no birth is required to have him inside you. He's always inside you. There's another lines in the Guru Granth Sahib which says, Thapya na jaye, kita na hoye. He's not constructed. He has never ever been created. So you don't have to find God. He is already there, not something to be cultivated or nurtured, just something to be discovered or rediscovered. Come to think of it, even we are beyond birth. The body started to be constructed, let's say 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, however old you are. But where does that life come from? It comes from the female egg, of course, and the male sperm. But anyway, interestingly, many eggs are there. That egg is already born in your mother. Many eggs are there. And it seems that egg exists in the ovary of a female fetus. So then, how old are you? Think about it. When the Big Bang happened, gases happened. Those gases solidified. It became into planets and then came into life. Your body is reliant on the planet, and the planet is reliant on the Big Bang. You are nothing more than a particle of a star. The brick that you laid down as your foundation is dependent on other bricks. Haven't you heard the saying, no man is an island? Your birth is an illusion. It is a culmination of a lot of things that had to happen. The same I am that you say today is the same I am when you started to speak and think. It is the same I am. That is the changeless time inside you. I think each of these two lines are worth pausing and thinking about. That's what I do. When I listen, I just don't listen at a stretch. I pause and I think about the words spoken. But anyway, now let's do Saibhang. We did Ajuni and Ajuni Saibhang. So let's do Saibhang. Saibhang is Swayambhu, self-illuminating, self-reliant. A light bulb is reliant on electricity, right? Just like the earth is reliant on the sun, and the moon's light is also reliant on the sun. So there is a prayer, Tera kiya tujhko arpan, because what is there to offer to him that doesn't belong to him already? So if what you're bound to find is already within you, then what is there to do? But here he says you have to break your attachment to your identity. You are not the body. You are not limited. But to break the attachment to your identity needs practice until you find the light, until you recognize the light. And then he said something very interesting, which I'd like to tell you. He says you buy an expensive camera and you never read the manual. So you'll be able to take photographs. But unless you read the manual, you don't know what that camera is capable of doing. We use a computer, we use a phone, but there is so much more that it can really do. Similarly, we come with a manual. Yes, I, Shakun here, often say that just because we can breathe, we think that we know how to live. Just because you can get married easily, you know how to be a good spouse. Or just because you can biologically have a child, you automatically know how to be a mother or father. So what I'm saying is that you are what you are, what you project to the world, but you are so much more, according to the Guruvani that is explained by greater personalities, and I try to explain it to you in the way I have understood it. Until next time.